friends and neighbors. Though we haven't been neighbors long, I hope I may call you friends. When the work we begin here today is finished, the hills about us will be transformed. Where once there was only barren earth, new life will arise. New streets, new homes. Los Pinos Canyon Estates, 46 family homes. 3 bedrooms plus bonus room, 4 bedrooms at your option, priced from the low 500s. A new community, soon to thrive with new friends and new neighbors. And speaking of those of you who own businesses here in the canyons, and Mayor Bill will back me up on this.
New friends, new revenue.
That's right, friends.
Newman, don't call me a friend. Bastards like you don't have friends, just victims.
Nobody asked your opinion, Jerry.
Maybe that's because our newest resident here hasn't bought my opinion, the way he's bought a few other dudes I could name.
What is that supposed to mean?
You figure it out, Mayor Bill.
Jerry, why don't you just go find a shade tree?
Hey, Newman, I saw your lawyer today. We talked about my house.
Oh, really? Should I care?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know my house. You know, it's up there, smack in the heart of what will be downtown Los Pinos Canyon Estates. After you bulldozed my place, your man offered me 3 times market value for my old shack. In fact, he said that since I was the last holdout, I could pretty well name my price.
Are you sure he worked for me?
I told him I don't have a price. I've already got what I want, my private piece of paradise. And I will be damned if I'll sell paradise to a dung maggot like Chris Newman.
Hey, Jerry's right. Some things matter more than money.
Like what?
Like the ecosystem, you junk!
Stop it.
Sally, just stay out of this, okay?
Leave her alone!
Don't you tell me what to do with my own daughter.
Do you want a piece of
stop
me,
it.
Mayor Bill? Do you?
Jerry, come over here.
Stop it. Jerry, listen, honey, let's just go. Dr. Sloan, I was just changing my dad's tire.
Okay, you missed me.
Oh,
No, I knew Brown University had a well-rounded curriculum. I didn't know it included auto mechanics. How are you, Sally?
I'm good. Oh, good to see you. So, what brings you here?
Oh, just getting supplies.
Medical?
No, edible. Steve's got the day off. Jesse came out to see the bowl game with me.
Oh, so you get some fat-free potato chips, huh?
Not if I want to make it past the first quarter. You know, I'm kind of surprised to see you. You should be back east. This is your junior year, isn't it?
Yeah, I just, I took some time off.
Everything all right?
Yeah, there was just a lot of pressure dealing with that magna cum laude. And, as you and everyone else in town knows, Sally doesn't deal well with pressure.
Well, that's why everyone in this town is so proud of you. After the rough time you had losing your mom.
Yeah, and my little excursion into drugs.
And don't be so hard on yourself. Look where you are now.
Yeah, thanks to Jerry. I mean, if he hadn't shown me that love, life, and death are part of nature's cycles, I don't think I'd still be here.
Sounds like Jerry, all right.
Yeah, do you know his poetry?
Yeah.
A red, green, gold, yellow, orange bed of knot roses. The mystic mandala of leaves and limbs and mucus. Dreams of tongue-wet mornings. Mao Zedong died on a Sunday. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, if your thought process is stopped in 1974.
It was really nice to see you, Dr. Stone. I should go in and wash up. Will you tell Steve I said hi?
I'll do that. She's a lovely girl, Bill, even with all that grease on her.
Yeah. So, what's your opinion about all this new development in the canyon?
Well, pretty good for some people, not so good for others.
Mark, towns have got to grow.
So do daughters.
So how's the Friday night poker club doing without me?
That's right. You swore you'd be back after the election. Or is that your first broken campaign?
You just mistaken my money, that's all.
Oh, I play for pleasure, my friend, not the cash. But I notice Father Bosley kind of misses your money.
Oh, I bet he does. The truth is, I've just been too busy to get there. Mark, you're stealing my grapes. Why don't you go buy something? And, you'll give Steve my best.
I will. I'll give him your grapes.
Hi, Mark.
Oh,
Nice to see you again.
you do, Howard.
You know, there's just one problem with having the only general store in this canyon. You know what that is?
What's that, Bill?
You can't control what walks through the door.
Fine, don't take my money.
Oh, I'll take your cash. I just don't want your rubber checks.
Never bounced a check once in my life.
Oh, did you hear that? He ruins half the families in this canyon, but gotta say this for Howard Purcell, never passed any bad paper.
Honestly, Bill, you know, I never intended...
I thought you were going to go shop someplace else. A lot of people lost a lot of money in this canyon because of that man's crazy stock trading schemes.
I know. One of them. That was 6 years ago, Bill.
Well, Dad had some trouble with the concept of live and let live.
There's a fire in the hills. Believe me.
Well, better go call 911.
All right, we got a dozen big bore IVs, 2 cases of ringers, lactate, a dozen burn packs and splints. We got 2 cases of sulfur sulfadiazine.
Okay, let's get another case of the ringers and another dozen of the tetanus boosters just to be safe.
Really, you think Mark is going to need all this stuff out of the first aid tent?
It's hot and it's dry, Jesse, and there are a lot of homes up into that canyon. And with a fire like this, it's better to be safe than to be sorry.
Okay, maybe I should get some extra burn packs.
Good idea. I'll talk to the medevac guys and see if I can round up some off-duty nurses and see what I can do about an emergency supply restock.
All right, the cots and the exam tables are on their way. The portable oxygen and the crash carts are on the truck. So all this stuff going too?
And this stuff.
There's not going to be room for me on that truck. We better go, Jesse. I got a volunteer fire brigade probably wandering around lost.
Steve, you're already a cop. Why do you have to be a firefighter, too?
It's my home out there.
You got it, let's go.
The hills above Malibu are ablaze this afternoon as the county musters every available resource to try and save homes and lives. And from the look of things, it won't be easy. This is Rebecca Fleetwood on the scene at Tremont's Community Store. which has been designated a staging area for volunteer firefighters and other emergency personnel. Local mayor Bill Fremont.
You know, it feels like every year there's another fire in the canyons, and every year half these folks have to be evacuated. I don't get it. It just seems like if any of these people had half a brain, they...
Move somewhere else.
No, I know, I didn't mean that. I wasn't talking about
I know
you.
what you mean. I'll admit living in a fire zone doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But you don't have to worry about safety where you're going to go. Kansas has got tornadoes. Texas has got floods. Florida's got...
Disney World.
These canyons have long been a living example of culture diversity, a shelter for the back-to-nature advocates, a hideaway for the rich and beautiful. And for example, here's Peter Graves fleeing the fire line. Mr. Graves, how long before you lose everything?
No, I'm great. I'm a doctor. I'm a medical.
That's Peter Graves, always lending a hand.
Double check everything, will you, Sally?
You bet.
When we get up to the situation on the ground, it'll tell us how many teams we need. When we do split up, remember, stay close to your team. Don't take any unnecessary risks. When you're in the smoke, keep your eyes on your air regulator and your ears open for sounds, human or animal.
Means we can ignore Howard, right?
Unit 51, come in.
I came here to help you guys. I used to be a member of this brigade, remember?
Ancient history. Even a smart guy like you ought to understand by now, nobody here wants your help.
All right, we're up. Ranch fire in one of the lower canyons. Sally?
Everything's ready.
What's Lower Canyon?
Spotter said Regal Canyon.
My house is in Regal Canyon.
Your house was in Regal Canyon. Doesn't pay to take a bite out of Mother Nature, she bites back.
Shut up.
You take what's hers, she'll take what's yours. I say let it burn.
Go to hell. You gotta save my house.
We'll do everything we can.
That's not good enough.
Your house is not the only one at risk. We'll do what we can. Let's go.
Give it up, Newman. Forget it. Whoa. Where are you going? I've got important papers in here. Contracts. It's too late, Chris. We're not going to risk our lives over a few contracts. My dog. What dog? My 15-year-old Weimaraner. He can hardly move. He's probably scared to death with all the smoke. All right, calm down. We'll look for him. You get out of here. Come on. What do you want us to do? You got to take it back. All right? The neighbors must have got him.
Yeah, right. It's Jerry.
He's right. I thought he was right behind.
Who cares where he is? Get him out of here.
Here, Jerry.
Come on. Get over here.
We're doing everything we can. Clear.
Getting Curtis!
I don't want to hear it.
I'm so sorry.
Stop it. You hated him when he was alive. Don't pretend you're sorry now that he's dead.
As the coastal fire continues to rage unchecked, we have reports of 6 homes destroyed and several local residents hospitalized. And tragically, the death of 1 volunteer firefighter. The dead man has been identified as volunteer firefighter Jerome Grail, a longtime resident of the area. A writer and sometime movie critic, Grail is best known for his seminal 1974 essay, Politics and Rage, Why Kids Are Always Right.
Amanda?
Thank God, Mark. Are you all right?
Why wouldn't I be?
Well, maybe it's because you're in the path of a raging fire. 6 fire battalions
From 2 counties can't seem to get under control. The sun sets in, 2 hours, the winds are picking up, and if that fire jumps Pacific Coast Highway, you're going to be trapped between it and the ocean.
No, I'm not going to worry about it. You're not going to worry about it.
Weren't you worried about it?
I hide it well. Listen, I need you to do an autopsy for me.
Mark, look, I don't know how things are on your end, but we're a little overbooked here.
Well, I need to know the amount of edema in Jerry Grail's lungs. There's something very odd about the way he died.
Okay, I will have a preliminary report ready for you about a half hour after I receive the body.
That would be great, Amanda.
Only?
If you agree to be out of there before sunset.
That's the plan. Thanks, Amanda.
Okay.
It's Grail's tank. Like I told you, it's full. Oh, that can't be right. This thing should be full of air.
Look at there. The empty tank alarm has been disabled. And the gauge is broken, too. No matter how little air in there, it's going to show full.
Yeah, but even if he ran out of air, he wasn't in that house long enough to die of smoke inhalation.
You're absolutely right.
So you're saying that the beam that fell on him killed him?
No. His injuries weren't that bad. He suffocated, all right, but from lack of air in that tank, not from smoke.
So whoever rigged this tank had to make sure that Jerry used it.
And they started a fire in the hills because they knew that Jerry was a volunteer firefighter.
That makes it arson.
It also makes it murder.
Grail was the only threat left to Chris Newman's development of Los Pinos Canyon Estates.
Well, the fire started in Los Pinos, so it could have been Newman.
But,
well, killing a man and endangering that many homes, that's an act of revenge.
Sally? Sally, you don't have to do this.
Get out!
Sally, look, this is no way to handle this.
You don't know anything about it. Just leave me alone.
I can't just leave you alone, and yes, I do know a little bit about this.
I hate this.
Well, that's one thing that I do know.
We're all glad that he's dead. Everyone in this stupid damn town.
No, you
They're
don't.
out there celebrating.
Come on, you don't believe that.
Jerry had the one thing in this canyon that everyone wanted but couldn't have. That was true freedom. And they all hated him for it, especially my father.
That's not why I hated him.
Oh, no, you just hated him because of the age thing, huh? That's all that mattered to you.
I hated him because he took advantage of you.
All right, look, guys, we're all a little exhausted.
He was there for me when Mom died. Is that taking advantage?
In Jerry's case, yeah.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
You know what he was doing, don't you?
Look, guys, why don't we go outside, sit
Don't
down,
you
have a
dare.
cup
I
of coffee?
saw it. For 25 years, I saw it. That hippie, touchy-feely, pseudo-sympathetic crap.
Stop it, Dad!
Every young woman who ever fell in love with this stupid poetry reading,
I said stop it!
so many notches on his bedpost, I thought his bed was going to fall to the ground.
I am not a joke.
No, you're not. You're my daughter. And you deserve love and loyalty. Something that Jerry Grail was never capable of giving you.
You don't know what he gave me. Or what I needed. You never bothered to ask.
I hate you.
Patrol vehicle. Pilots put together dozer crew.
A lot of people are going to be wiped out by this.
Just finishing off what I started, right?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. Their eyes already did.
Why'd you come back here, Howard?
You know, Steve, I don't think you'd believe me.
The last time I saw you after the trial, never saw a man so angry.
I blamed everyone for what happened. Banks, stock market, SEC.
And Jerry Grail.
I blame Graham. Most people, when they receive a dividend check for a stock they're sure they don't own, they either send the money back or they pocket the cash. Jerry Grail called the SEC.
You were using client accounts like his to hide your insider trading.
And the SEC confiscated those accounts. So my clients lost their savings, and I spent the last 6 years in federal daycare.
You must have really hated Jerry Grail.
Jerry didn't ruin my life, Steve. I did. There's two. That's why I came back. To make amends. If only they'd let me.
Somebody sabotaged Jerry's safety equipment. You have a motive, and you were at the staging area when we loaded up.
I wasn't the only one there. Besides, there's plenty of other people around here that wanted Grail dead.
Like Chris Newman?
Like everybody's favorite grocer, Vanderbilt Fremont.
Find anything?
No, not yet. No telling what set it off. Could be a cigarette out the window, weed whacker hitting a rock, sending up a spark. Sometimes it's a little piece of glass. Sun hits it just the right angle.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
San Dimas in '93 was firecrackers. Sunland in '94 was a homeless guy, campfire. Then there was Pacoima in '90. You wouldn't believe how that thing got started.
Well, hate to see any place burn like this.
Well, don't blame the fire. It's nature's way of cleaning house. Sort of like cleansing the palate, you might say. Setting the stage for new growth, new life. Rebirth. You take Yellowstone, '89, the way that place came back.
Excuse me. You think nature put this here?
I hate people. All right, guys. We got arson. We're looking for a gas can. Who knows where this crazy might have tossed it?
I'll get this to forensics. You know, you might want to pack it up. Looks like the wind's shifting again.
You got a good eye. Forget the can. We're leaving. It's not going to go anywhere. I'll see you down below.
jump Pacific Coast Highway now. Officials have been especially worried about this since it's going to make access to the upper stretches of houses along the beach.
Hey, Mark, they just said that the fire is about to jump the Pacific Coast Highway.
I was afraid that was going to happen.
Well, aren't you worried about your house?
Just a house.
Yeah, but it's full of furniture and memories.
I can buy new furniture, and the memories are all up here. We smoked to the time.
Excuse me, Dr. Solomon?
Yes.
Do you know where Steve is?
Last I remember, he was headed for Los Piñas Canyon to meet you.
Yeah, he did, but then we found the gas gap and he was headed back down.
So then it was definitely arson.
I hate to try and catch these firebugs. Might be your neighbor, might be your boss. We even nailed the volunteer fireman once. I really hated that. I remember it was Laguna 94.
You said Steve was headed back.
Yeah, it was about 30 minutes ago when the wind picked up. He isn't here?
No. No, he isn't.
Yeah, this guy was raking all kinds of toilet paper, putting it in a big pile.
Oh, I got to, doctor.
There was a finger fire.
Highway on foot. Over.
Yeah, maybe. But there's only one road out of that canyon. I think we would have seen him. Over.
Maybe he went cross country, Bill.
Yeah. I doubt it, though. Wait a minute. I think I see something. Somebody go back and get a stoked stretcher.
Bill, what is it? Is it Steve?
It's a fire shelter. He was able to crawl in before the fire went up the hill. Hang on.
Bill, what's happening? Bill, talk to me. Is it Steve? Is he alive?
Yes, both. We're getting him out of here. Where's that stoked stretcher? Go back and get some oxygen.
Oh, thank God.
Ringer's lactate, we need to hydrate him. Mark?
Yeah, I'm all right. Let's check him for injuries.
Okay, he's got first and second degree burns on both hands.
Contusion 15 centimeters above the right ear. No apparent fracture of any kind. Probable concussion.
His heartbeat is irregular. He may be going into shock.
All right, let's get him on medevac to Community General.
Yes, Dr.
You just lie still. You're going to be all right. Where's that medevac?
Found a gas can. Tire tracks. Ball tire. Somebody hit me.
Did you see who it was?
No. Came to it. Gas can was gone. Tracks were gone.
I promise you, we'll find out who it was. Get him out of here.
Burns?
No, probably concussion.
Is he conscious?
Well, in and out. Order him a CAT scan and try to keep him in bed, will you?
Can I use restraints?
How'd the Jerry Grail autopsy come out?
Oh, he had edema in his lungs, all right, but not what you'd expect from smoke inhalation.
Did you check his airways?
Mm-hmm. Swollen shut.
He had asthma? I never saw him use an inhaler.
I pulled his records. He never used one. He controlled his disease by using theophylline tablets and bronchosteroids.
Which he kept hidden. You know, Jerry was always very vain about his health.
Well, his vanity killed him. If he had had an inhaler with him, he could have counteracted the effects of the smoke, and his throat wouldn't have swollen shut.
Yeah, he'd still be alive. Although, you know, if he had theophylline in him, his lungs would have been fine.
Well, maybe he stopped taking it.
Or maybe he stopped taking it and didn't know he had stopped.
Medevac's here with Steve. Mark, don't worry. We'll take good care of him.
I know you will, honey. Thanks, Amanda. Now, which one of them knew?
One of them knew what?
Jerry Grail had asthma.
And he was out there fighting fires? That's not too smart.
He never was one to let common sense get in the way of whatever he wanted to do. The question is, who knew he had asthma and who wanted him dead?
What about Chris Newman? I mean, Grail's house was the last thing standing in the way of that new development.
Yeah, I'm sure Chris is glad to see him gone, too. But what about Howard? Howard Purcell spent 6 years in prison because Jerry fed him to the SEC.
I got caught in the middle of a fight Sally Tremont had with her father about Grail.
And you have no broken bones?
Actually, they ignored me.
Lucky you.
Yeah. You know, I think that Sally was the only one in this town who actually liked the guy, and she probably would have wanted to kill him if she knew that he'd been cheating on her.
Where'd you hear that?
Her father told her while I was standing there.
So every one of them had a motive. The thing is, who had the opportunity and who was it who knew that he had asthma?
Why don't we work on this later? I mean, they've asked us to evacuate the canyon.
Oh, I better hurry.
Hurry? Where you going? Mark, where you going?
Stephanie, we're located here with the remote unit near the Malibu Pier, and we understand that the police department has now ordered further evacuations of the area as the fire moves even closer to the highway.
Hey, Mark. Could I watch for a minute? They say it's getting pretty close to my house.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thanks.
I'm just going to take this last bit of stuff down to the guys on PCH. Any news on Steve?
No, nothing new.
I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, everything's going to be okay. Listen to me. I'm telling you not to worry about your son, and that seems to be all I do is worry about my daughter.
What we fathers do.
Yeah, I guess. All right, look. You lock up as soon as you leave, okay?
Okay.
And, try not to stay too long.
Don't worry, I'm right behind you.
Okay.
And if the fire continues its current path, residents along the coast themselves may not have much left either. And Anderson and Malibu right on PCH. Back to you, Stephanie. Thank you, Dan. And can you hear me? Yes, pretty loudly.
Man, funny thing about pickups, they don't run without keys. What are you doing?
I'm checking your pharmacy computer for any information on Jerry Grail. I thought he might be getting his prescription here. I was right.
Well, if you wanted to know something, why didn't you just ask?
You might not have told me, Bill. Jerry Grail had asthma, and he hid it from everybody except you. You filled his prescriptions. That gives you knowledge and the means to kill him.
Yeah. And the motive. The only thing is, I didn't. Sally's mother died. And as much as I hated Jerry Grail, I would never do anything to add to her misery. One more thing. Just about anybody who ever worked here would know about Jerry Grail's condition. Well, like I said, lock up when you're finished, Dr. Sloan.
Jerry Grail's house.
Mark, don't be crazy. The fire is halfway down that end of the canyon. Mark!
Take these two engines. Out on the division, go check it.
define the concept of bed rest.
Amanda, I don't need to be here.
Is that your professional medical opinion, doctor?
Where are my clothes?
How many fingers do I have up?
2.
Good guess. How many do I have up now?
All right. Granted, I'm a little woozy.
That's one way to put it. Now lie down.
But not till I talk to my dad, Amanda. I need to talk to him.
Okay. I'll do the dialing. You don't move.
It's a good idea. I wouldn't want to injure myself on the buttons. Dr. Sloan, please, it's urgent. This is his son.
Call for Dr. Sloan.
Over here. Steve, it's Jesse. How are you doing?
I'm fine, Jesse. Listen, let me talk to my dad.
You lying down?
I'm in a hospital, Jesse. What else would I be doing?
Look, he's on his way to Jerry Grail's house.
What? Grail's house is on the north end of Los Pinos Canyon. The last time I looked, that's exactly where the fire was heading.
I know. Look, it's okay. The sheriff's deputies think that they can actually get to Grail's place by cutting cross country, but they're going to have to wait for the winds to shift, so... Steve?
Where do you think you're going?
Malibu.
I don't think so.
Watch me.
Please sit down, please.
Amanda, either give me my clothes or I'm going in this gown. And I need your car keys.
Oh, you're not going anywhere.
My dad is headed to Jerry Grail's house. Do you know where Jerry Grail's house is?
No.
And every time the firefighters lay down a coal
It's right there.
with the wind pushing the way they are
Now give me your keys.
jump across
No.
and start all over again.
I'm driving.
Fire just seems to keep moving on.
With only a half hour of daylight left, the fire has now crossed Pacific Coast Highway. Celebrities from all walks of life find themselves fleeing before the raging inferno, leaving behind accumulated memorabilia of a lifetime in the public eye, steeling themselves to watch it all go up in smoke. Of course, disasters such as this make comrades have been the most reclusive of stars, and they have all been gathering today in small groups to provide comfort to each other. And now I see pop star Whitney Houston has arrived to help with the evacuation. Whitney, is your house still standing at this fearful hour?
What are you talking about? I'm not Whitney Houston.
Trying to remain anonymous, just one of the helpless victims who's come to aid your neighbors.
Who are you?
Steve, what are you doing here?
Is my dad back from Jerry Grail's?
No. I mean, the thing is,
The thing is what?
he can't get back. The fire's crossed PCH. The coast highway is shut down. Los Pinos Canyon is completely shut off. I mean, no one can get in. No one can get out.
Steve, are you okay?
You want an interview with Whitney Houston?
You're not going to find it, Dr. Sloan. This is what you're looking for, right, Jerry's Theophylline?
I mean, it isn't Theophylline, is it? You switched the pills with, what, aspirin? Antacid?
Allergy pills. Yeah, Jerry wondered why the ragweed wasn't bothering him this year.
Weren't you a little worried you'd get suspicious when you put the mask on and there was no air in it?
No. See, I left enough air in the tank that Jerry would think everything was all right at first. And then when he walked into a smoky area...
You ran out of air. Wouldn't have been enough Theophylline in his system to keep the smoke from triggering another asthma attack. Pretty clever.
Yeah, well, with Jerry, you had to be.
Sally, when did you first learn he was cheating on you?
About a month ago. Some woman called over to the house. She wanted to know when Jerry's next poetry reading was. She had such fun that night.
I'm so sorry.
Well, don't be. I'm tired of pity.
Why did you always coming back here?
The same reason you did. I knew that Steve would tell you that he found bald tire tracks on the road.
And you knew it, I'd eventually remember that I saw you changing a bald tire on your father's truck.
And I knew that you'd find out about Jerry's asthma sooner or later.
So you came back here to hide the tire and get rid of the pills. You know, you could have waited for the fire to do it for you.
I had to be sure.
Fires can trick you sometimes.
Why start the fire at all? I mean, this is your home, Sally.
And this is also his house. Jerry loved this canyon more than he loved anything else.
But Jerry's not the only one who lives here. Lots of people are losing their homes.
Yeah, got a lot of hypocrites. They all knew. They all said that they wanted to help me. They tell me about Jerry, no. They were just laughing at me. So now they're paying for it.
Sally, don't do this.
I got him, Marty. Jack, get there. Yeah, get here.
You all right? Oh, I want to save my life.
What?
I don't know about you guys. I'd like to get out of here.
Couldn't agree more.
I feel so sorry for her.
I do, too. Too much happened to Sally much too quickly. She just couldn't handle it.
She caused a lot of destruction, though, even if they do finally have that fire contained.
Yeah, I know. You know, I have the feeling that people around here are going to blame Jerry Grail for this whole thing and not Sally. Well, look at that. Now, there's something I thought I'd never see.
Howard's going to put Bill Tremont in touch with his lawyer.
Was that very wise? I mean, Howard spent 6 years in prison.
I hope you're not going to argue with me about getting you back to the hospital.
No argument. Hospital bed sounds pretty good right now. Uh-oh.
Lieutenant Sloan, is now a good time?
No. Actually, it's
Well,
not.
you did promise me an exclusive interview in exchange for a helicopter.
You did promise. I heard you. You always said a man should honor his promises. Am I right?
You are absolutely right. Be my guest.
What?
Whitney, I know this has been a terrible time for everyone, but your public needs to know. Is your multi-million-dollar home in cinders?
I'm not Whitney Houston.
Hey, does anybody need a ride back? I don't think that helicopter's going to Malibu.
It's Michael J. Fox. Michael J., is your home a pile of smoldering cinders?
Smoldering? No. Singed, yes. And, smoky. Real smoky.
Oh, it's so impressive the way you handle disaster.
Oh, you got a moment? I'll
Oh,
tell you all about it. So, Valerie came back from the day with Nick.
soup, Miss Larkin? I made your favorite watercress. We don't usually eat this well at Chez Dobbs. Only when you're here, my dear. More? No? Saving room? So, how was your flight? By the way, the TV said this was your first trip to L.A., when in fact, I remember you stopped here briefly in June of '94. Well, my memory's only excellent when it comes to you, my love. But I wish you'd called. Everybody else only wants your money. I'm the only one who loves you. I'd given up all hope of our ever being together. Until this. The mayor of Los Angeles and the regents of the university cordially request the attendance of Mr. Larry Dobbs at a reception in honor of Mrs. Victoria Larkin and her endowment to the School of Fine Arts. 14 October, 2 p.m. in the Opal Room of the Belvedere Hotel. Yeah, any suggestions for proper attire?
We're okay out here. How's it out back, Watchdog 3?
There you are. Good to see you.
Watchdog 2, did you let through the guy in the cheap suit?
Had an invitation.
I'll check him out. Excuse me, sir. Could I have a word with you?
I don't have time to chat. I'm already late. I just hope Victoria isn't upset with me. Victoria!
Look out! He's got a knife! She's down! Take care of
You call this a security wing? I call this an open invitation to anyone with a pass key and a gun. When did they install that? During the Kennedy administration?
It's probably the last time there was a very important patient in here. This wing usually handles the hospital's outflow.
Well, that explains why these exit doors don't even have lockouts.
Well, anything the LAPD can do to help.
Your job is to be our liaison, not offer advice. Just stand back and take notes. We'll post a full-spectrum metal detector at the end of the corridor, plus the guard station, and motion detectors spaced every 15 feet.
Glad to see these things are on batteries. Power failure at the wrong time could be very inconvenient.
We'll plug in the infrared cameras with heat sensors here and here.
I'll cross-cover the entire corridor and eliminate any blind spots. And I assume your security patrols will all be keyed into the same set of communication codes?
Well, maybe I'm the one who should be taking notes.
The perimeter is secure. We have men deployed in the parking structure as well.
2 squads to do the work of 3. We're talking 20-hour days if there aren't any problems.
Seems like an awful lot of work and trouble to take a gallbladder out of a scam artist.
A stockbroker who scammed $200 million from his clients. It took us 5 years to get him. The last thing the government wants is Bentley Crocker dying.
Or at least until you find out where he hid his money.
Secure this area, now!
Yes, sir.
We got a stabbing victim, puncture wound under the right scapula. Vitals are stable, moderate blood loss. I want an X-ray, and I want the OR ready.
Patient conscious?
Unfortunately, yes.
It's a good sign. Patient's alert, a little peeved, but her color's good.
Accurate diagnosis. That's unusual for a doctor.
Sarcasm, sense of humor appear to be intact.
Is that a good sign, too?
Good is absolutely critical.
I like your bedside manner. Does it travel?
It does now.
Where are you taking her?
Trauma 1, just down the corridor. I can draw a map if you'd like.
That's not necessary. She won't be there very long. Victoria Larkin's the third richest woman on the planet. A lot of people would like to get to her. That's not going to happen again. I want her moved to a secure area at once.
We're not moving her anywhere until she's stabilized. Now, I have a patient to take care of, if you don't mind.
Whatever happens, my men and I stay with her. You understand?
Are you where you're bleeding? Get a wheelchair over here.
Yes, Dr. Travis says we need you in Trauma 1, Dr. Sloan. The patient's lung collapsed.
Forget about me. Help her. Will you listen to me? This can wait. I'm not hurt that badly.
I haven't changed much, Waldeck. Always trying to tough it out alone.
I guess this is where I say you two must know each other.
That's right. But I don't know you.
Better be nice to this lady, Waldeck. She happens to be a federal marshal.
Good for her. I had the security team that guards Victoria Larkin.
From what I've seen today, you don't guard her very well.
I wish I could say you were wrong about that.
There's a man who likes to make a good impression.
Waldeck never did care what people thought about him, which came in handy when he served on the LAPD. He was internal affairs.
A cop who hunted cops. Nice guy.
I can think of a lot of ways to describe Frank Waldeck, but nice would not be at the top of the list.
Have a nice day.
Mr. Waldeck. Glad to see you sitting up in bed. Although I don't know why I'm so surprised. You've been doing so well, we can have you out of here by this afternoon.
Good. I'm tired of doing my job long distance.
Is she aware that you watch her like that?
Victoria Larkin is aware she gave up the concept of privacy the day she took her company public and became one of the richest women in the world.
Oh, I'm impressed. You have the opponent surrounded, don't you?
It's easy when the opponent is yourself. You play weight you.
Occasionally and very badly. Look, take it easy for a few days. Give those stitches a chance to do their job.
Just a little puncture. I had a good night's sleep. I'll rest today, and I'll be back on schedule tomorrow. Oh, and thank you for the flowers.
Is there a patient in here somewhere? Should have brought a machete.
You'd never get it past the metal detector. With my doctor, he just walked in. He's, adorable. I think I'll bring him with me to the gala. Well, of course I'm coming. I'm president of the charity. I have to be there. I'll be in Washington this time tomorrow.
That's not possible.
I just gave my word.
Let me explain the situation.
Be my guest.
Yes, this is Dr. Mark Sloan. I'm very well, sir, and you? It certainly is a pleasure. No, sir, I don't think there's a necessity of flying your own personal physician in. She's in very, very good hands. You have a nice day, too, sir. Why didn't you warn me?
I wanted to see your face. So you see, I have to go.
Absolutely not. All right, hold your breath a moment, then try to inhale.
Is this necessary?
Just take a moment. Hold your breath. Inhale. Good, exhale. Yeah, one more time.
Well, that's enough.
Look, you can do this now, or we can sedate you, and I'll do it while you're unconscious. It's your choice.
Do you know who you're talking to?
I'm talking to a patient who was stabbed in the back, whose lung collapsed when her chest cavity filled up with blood.
Is there some good news in there somewhere?
Good news is we have reinflated your lung. Vital signs are all good. Prognosis is excellent as long as you do what I say. And that means no more phone calls, no galas. Just lots of bed rest and a little peace and quiet.
Sounds rather boring.
You feel better, believe me. And you'll be treated like royalty in here. I promise you that.
Why do I get the feeling you say that to all your patients?
Because you're as smart as you are stubborn.
You're looking healthy. I've been hurt worse playing racquetball. Brought the report?
And we're working our way down your list of L.A. locals who sent Victoria threatening letters.
Threatening or adoring. Some of these people are seriously bent. You should read their letters.
I'd love to. When can I get my hands on them?
I'll get them to you right away.
I'll have forensics checking for prints against the invitations. But I doubt any of those people were able to wangle an invitation.
I agree. Victoria will probably die from old age before you find a match, Sloan.
Well, if that happens, at least you'll have done your job.
On the TV, they're saying a man attacked you. When they describe him. But you must know it's not true. I would never hurt the only woman I've ever loved.
Dobbs? Larry Dobbs?
I couldn't hurt her. It wasn't me.
Then who did?
I don't know. I just got the invitation. I went to the hotel.
What did you see?
I saw you yell out something, and Victoria fell, and I ran, that's all.
Who did you talk to about this? Call a friend? The press?
No, I didn't talk to anyone. I don't know anything.
Take it easy, Mr. Dobbs. Walter.
Sloan here. I've got a match.
You got what?
A 5-point match between a letter, an invitation, and Larry Dobbs. One of Victoria Larkin's more fervent admirers. If you can believe his letters.
This man's address.
1123 Howell, apartment 329.
I'll meet you there. Relax, Mr. Dobbs. Relax. We caught the man who hurt Victoria. She would like to thank you personally.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
What? She's right outside your window.
Where?
Good. You the cop in charge?
I'm Detective Sloan. You know something about this?
I got a pizza for Larry Dobbs and 329. They said I should talk to you.
You ordered a pizza? When?
35 minutes ago. But hey, man, I've been behind that police line for 6 minutes. I don't think you're going to get away without paying for this. That's him. He's dead.
What's on the pizza?
Deluxe meets a pizza. I ain't going back without the money. You got any cash on him?
Lady, that man and all of his belongings are now in police custody, including this.
That'll be $850. Hey, thanks.
Dobbs? Uh-huh. Should have seen his place. Wall-to-wall Victoria. Fanatic, all right.
Suicide?
Pizza.
Hope I haven't overstepped here. I took the liberty of bringing in one of our systems. It's the latest in perimeter security. This little plate generates
an electromagnetic detection field. No doubt the field runs from floor to ceiling, catching anyone moving through the corridor.
Well, it can be key to overlook such human characteristics as mass and velocity.
So that someone like Victoria Larkin doesn't have to deal with checkpoints.
Whomever you want.
I suppose this is going to play hell with our other security systems.
Not at all. It won't interfere with your vid cams, your motion detectors, or your metal detector. And I certainly don't intend for it to interfere with the chain of command.
That is the private sector's big plus, always having the latest in hardware. But, of course, you know, their big negative is inadequate background checks.
Oh, we manage. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to get the background on someone who, say, started out in the Secret Service guarding foreign dignitaries until the vice consul of the Lower Volta copped a feel and got his arm broken in 3 places.
Reflex.
I believe you. But it blew any chance you might have had for the White House detail.
I was lucky. My boss liked me.
I gathered that. So when you ask for the biggest, baddest job in the federal security system...
That's how you would describe the head of transportation for the entire U.S. prison system?
Let me put it this way. You've gone where no woman has gone before. You must like challenges.
You don't have to butter me out, Mr. Waldeck. Victoria Larkin will stay in the security wing. The president is very concerned about it.
Well, God bless America.
I will, however, expect you to take me to dinner. As a consolation.
Hamburger, sausage, anchovies, and pastrami. Wow, no wonder Dobbs decided not to wait for this. But it does smell good.
It's evidence.
What evidence? You've eaten half the evidence.
I am investigating.
Hey, wouldn't that be easier at the hospital?
Not as private.
Why did Dobbs jump?
Maybe he didn't.
He was a freak for Victoria. He knew he couldn't have her now, and the police were probably closing in.
So he orders a pizza?
Well, maybe he didn't want to go to the hereafter hungry.
No, I checked Dobbs out. There was no history of suicide attempts, no history of violence.
Until yesterday.
Look at this photo of Dobbs' body in the alley right there. Notice he's wearing his watch on his right wrist.
Indicating that Dobbs was left-handed. Was he?
I don't know, but what does that have to do with the x-ray?
Well, come here and look at this. There is a V-shaped nick on the top of the rib, see, directly behind Victoria's scapula.
Well, that matches the entry wound. I found clean margins all along the lower length, indicating a downward-facing blade.
But that nick in the rib is not consistent with a left-handed assailant. Look at this. Turn around. A left-handed assailant certainly would have entered the scapula, but in order to nick a rib, he would have had him into the left.
And if Dobbs wasn't right-handed?
He couldn't have been the assailant.
But nobody else was close enough except for Waldeck.
Yeah, but he was stabbed too, remember?
The thing is that that wound could have been self-inflicted. I've got his x-rays too, and the angle of that thrust indicates somebody who's right-handed.
And Waldeck is right-handed.
Yeah.
I don't know, Mark. A guy like Waldeck, if he wanted to kill the third richest woman in the world, I don't think she would have made it back to the hospital.
What if he didn't want to kill her? What if he staged that whole thing just to ingratiate himself with the family?
Yeah. Waldeck's not that kind of guy. He's efficient, effective, always. He's never desperate. He was the IA's top investigator when he was with the department. It just doesn't make sense, Dad.
Well, I could be wrong about this, but none of this fits together. I have a feeling that Victoria is in grave danger. Sorry.
Hold on a second. Yeah? No, Brody works Sunday. I don't care if he's playing the 49ers. He's wiggled out of Sunday duty for the last 6 weeks. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Over here! Don't move! Don't move! We got him right there. Freeze!
Sorry. Okay, take a deep breath. Inhale. You know, that lung sounds pretty good, young lady. I think we'll have you up and about in a short order.
Young lady? Are you flirting with me?
Me? Why?
Nobody talks to me like that. Everybody just follows my orders, does what I want. They jump. I'm never wrong, never ignored, never contradicted.
You really want me to treat you that way?
It's sickening. I find your attitude rather refreshing. In fact, I find everything about you rather refreshing, Dr. Sloan. I need a doctor like you.
There's lots of doctors like me.
Be my personal physician. Travel with me. Tell me how to invest my charitable dollars.
It's very, very flattering. I'm afraid my job's right here.
Think about it. Obscene salary, exotic locations, unlimited access to the company plane.
You make it sound like there's no downside.
Well, crowds, parties, work, work, work. Not enough privacy, too much security.
You know, Frank Waldeck seems pretty competent, though.
Yeah. He's only been with me a few months, so he's not really had to prove himself. I mean, until that man attacked me.
You saw the knife, did you?
Well, not actually. And Waldeck was pushing me out of harm's way. But enough of that. That's the past. What does the future hold for you and me?
For you, more bed rest. For me, more rounds.
Sorry!
You know, I understand that you gentlemen are just trying to do your job, but we're trying to do a job around here, too, and sometimes those alarms going off just constantly is pretty nerve-wracking. Still playing against yourself, I see.
I've yet to find a worthy opponent. I understand you, borrowed my x-ray.
I was a little concerned about you.
Oh. I didn't realize you were still on my case, Doctor.
Just about in mid-game, aren't you? No set pattern there yet. Of course, all the pieces aren't on the board, are they?
I think I just found someone to play with.
Everybody on standby. Got white collar one on approach.
Roger that. Back up. Take the West Wing, sir.
Isn't that stock investor, Bentley Crocker?
That's him, all right. Most hated felon in North America. The richest, too.
Boy, I bet a lot of people wouldn't mind seeing him dead. Of course, I guess he's safe in here.
That depends on who the assassin is.
Well, they got the latest technology all over the place, and the squads and the marshals everywhere.
Truth is, if I wanted to kill him, I could. And walk away clean.
I think I better sharpen my game.
Welcome home.
You know, this is a fascinating game.
Why the sudden interest?
I want to know how Waldeck's mind works.
Did I miss a part of this conversation?
Wei Chi is an ancient Oriental game of positioning and strategy. Waldeck plays it. You thinking about playing against him?
I have the feeling I already am.
I'm still lost.
Well, the object of Wei Chi is to control territory and to capture or kill all your opponent's men. You alternate putting the stones on the board, and then if you're subtle and you've got a long-range strategy in mind, you can capture your opponent before he even knows what happened.
You're trying to figure out why Waldeck stabbed Victoria and himself.
Yeah. What did he get out of it?
Well, so far, just a hospital room.
You know, maybe that's what Waldeck wants. What better way to get himself into the security wing?
He doesn't need protection. He can take care of himself.
Victoria and Waldeck are not the only ones in that wing. Bentley Crocker is, too.
You think Waldeck would want to kill him?
I don't know. But he certainly is positioning himself so he can.
I have to learn how to play this game.
Why would Waldeck want to kill Crocker?
Between the banks that Crocker's defrauded and the cartels he's robbed, he's got an enemies list longer than Richard Nixon.
So just move him.
Yeah, maybe that's what Waldeck wants, to get Crocker's security changed.
Then move Victoria to another floor. He'd have to go with her.
You know, he might just try to hurt her again to get back in the security wing.
I'm sticking with checkers.
I ought to at least warn Monica Shattuck about this.
Well, you know, I don't see what the problem is here. He knows that we're on to him. He lost. Game over.
You know, actually, Jesse, I think the game has just begun.
My security arrangements are just fine now that we've brought this place up to code.
But I'm sure the technology is fine. I'm talking about Frank Waldeck. We have reason to believe that he's here to kill your prisoner.
Is that an official warning about him?
No, not official, not exactly.
Well, then what exactly?
The medical examiner has found evidence that Waldeck may have stabbed Victoria Larkin himself, just so he could get unlimited access to the security wing.
Well, no one outside my office even knew Bentley Crocker was coming here.
Look, I've worked with Frank Waldeck for a long time. He's got a real talent for getting around obstacles.
Not me. But if it is true, which I doubt, I'll deal with him.
Look, I'm just trying to help, Marshal. Crocker's not my prisoner.
I'll handle it, Detective. I have to thank Detective Sloan. You checked out just fine.
And I'll have to rouse his suspicions more often.
You're not going to breach my security, you know.
I believe I already have.
I meant the hospital.
So did I. Victoria Larkin and I are in the security wing, aren't we?
Not anymore. I changed the access protocol. You're locked out.
Nice move.
I thought you'd like it.
So you really don't think I'm trying to kill Bentley Crocker, do you?
Sloan does. I'm not so sure.
He's a good guy.
So he's right?
Let's not worry about that now. We have better things to do. Let's talk about communication codes, shall we?
Have a nice day. You know, actually, you are in good enough shape we could transfer you somewhere else safely.
Why would you want to do that?
Well, I mean, if you're unhappy with the health care, just uncomfortable.
But I'm neither. Something else is worrying you. What is it? Frank Waldeck, perhaps? I shall take that as a yes. Well, those questions you asked me about him, the way that you asked them, I could tell something was wrong. When everybody wants something from you, you get to read people pretty well. So I started wondering, what does Waldeck want? What happened the other day?
When you were attacked?
When I told you he tried to push me out of harm's way, but what if he turned me around deliberately so I couldn't see what was happening?
That would fit.
So what really happened? Tell me.
We think he's the one who stabbed you.
He tried to kill me.
No, I don't think he intended to. I think he wanted you alive, and in this security wing, to have access to another patient and kill him. You can see you'd be safer somewhere outside of Community General.
But if I'm not here, then he has to find another way in, and you won't be able to keep as close a watch on him.
True.
Then I'm staying.
You know, that's very courageous, but you don't have to do that.
Of course I don't. I don't have to do anything I don't want to do, except obey you. Anyway, the longer I'm here, the longer I have to convince you to come away with me.
You know, I was getting a little bit close in here. I think I'll open the window.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I...
Oh, that's all right. Take the man. Would you just get a little fresh air? A little... there.
I don't know what you're so worried about. It's just a simple gallbladder operation, isn't it?
Steve, do you know how many things can go wrong in a gallbladder operation? And that's assuming that no one tries to sabotage the medication or the equipment.
Look, it'll be fine. He's getting top-notch treatment. And we'll triple-check all the equipment and the meds.
Well, I'll be coming down here tomorrow to watch.
Well, I'm counting on it. Bye.
Bye.
Looking for something, Frank?
I must have made a wrong turn.
The IA cop I knew didn't make wrong turns.
Then I guess I didn't.
We check the OR equipment again now. I'm telling you, he was in there messing with that equipment.
Well, everything checked out fine. We spent all night doing it.
Well, then why was he in there, and why did he follow me?
Well, maybe you stopped him before he had a chance to do anything. Maybe Waldeck is trying to distract us by rattling you.
Well, he succeeded in the rattling part.
Careful. Mark the line. Rucker is on the way to OR.
Copy that. We're ready.
Got it. Here we go. Susan?
I phoned Shattuck's hotel room. I paged her 3 times. I had the hospital searched twice.
In other words, you can't find her and you'd like a little help from the LAPD.
It would be appreciated. This isn't like her.
Well, you stay with Crocker. I've got a couple places I can look.
He's under BP 120/70. I'm about to make the incision for the laparoscope.
Dr. Sloan, it seems you always catch me when I'm playing a game.
That's true. You know, I know that playing chess alone isn't a lot of fun. This probably isn't either, is it?
You're right. Care to play?
You know, I'd like that, but my shift is over. Listen, we could play out at my beach house. Out on the deck, spectacular view, ocean breezes. Of course, let you have some reason to stay here at the hospital.
I like the beach.
You were right.
It's nice here. Ideal for a game like this.
I'm sorry to be taking so long.
It's fine. Take your time. Some Weiqi games last for years. Actually, I was thinking about Bentley Crocker getting his gallbladder taken out. I'll bet about right now he's deep in the anesthesia. All the incisions have been made. His belly is getting filled with carbon dioxide.
Instrument ports in place. Starting the CO2. Setting maximum patient pressure at 15.
I'm sure you had all the equipment checked out. Those endless coils of hose. Whether that's really carbon dioxide and not some toxic or even explosive gas being used. And then, of course, there's the gas pump itself.
CO2 pump.
Hello.
Amanda, is the CO2 on yet?
Yes, but everything seems to be going fine.
Good. Well, just keep an eye on things, will you?
Those men of yours, they're dead.
So I see. Thought I had you in such poor position, too. But with all those threats you're developing, it's hard to know which one to react to.
That's why Weiqi is called a game of protracted struggle.
Because your opponent's objective is always changing.
There you're wrong, Doctor. The object is always the same. The next crucial juncture can come at any time.
Think I see the strategy you're planning now.
Actually, I was thinking of Crocker. That clip they put on the artery, it's remote controlled. And then there's the bovie that they use to take the gallbladder out itself. It cauterizes as it cuts, as long as the frequency isn't set too high. Well, Crocker's gallbladder won't be bothering him anymore. The surgical ports will be removed, and all that CO2 will simply dissipate in his body. Of course, he's vulnerable to a bolus of anesthesia, an allergic reaction to medication, an unexplained heart arrhythmia from the stress of surgery.
Well, looks like all my territory is under your control.
Not a bad first match for someone who doesn't play very often. I've enjoyed it, Doctor.
Hello.
Amanda, when Crocker's coming out of the anesthesia, monitor him very, very carefully.
They've already closed up, Mark. They're headed for recovery, and the surgery seemed to go fine.
It's been all over this room. Are you sure this is where your lady friend is staying?
Positive.
Crocker.
Marshal's orders, Doctor.
Look, I know that he just had a very simple operation, but I think it's way too soon for him to be moved.
Well, that's what Marshal Shattuck liked about it. Surprise. And it's a fail-safe system. Even I don't know the communication codes.
Well, can it be stopped?
Might be a fool to try. The prison ambulance is downstairs right now.
Monica Shattuck died of an air embolus induced by hypodermic. Now, the marks on her arms are from shots of sodium pentothal.
Waldeck must have used it to get information out of her.
Probably over the course of several hours. There's also a puncture wound in her neck, and I'd say he used something to immobilize her before he started questioning her. The communication codes.
What communication codes?
Marshal Linder said that they had secured communications, and that's how an ambulance was called to take Crocker back to the prison.
Crocker's gone?
Yeah, they just left.
Yeah, all right. They found the ambulance abandoned 10 miles north of here. But Waldeck must have had a band stashed. Canvass the area.
I'll bet he headed south.
What makes you think that?
Well, because going north is just a false move to lead us in the wrong direction.
You may have a knack for Wei Chi yet, Jesse. Better than me. Waldeck's won. It's about the size of it. I couldn't figure out his strategy.
Dr. Sloan,
Yes.
I'm sorry about Waldeck.
Well, at least you're out of danger and recovering nicely.
Thanks to your ability.
To make you behave?
Ha! I want you to reconsider my offer.
Well, Victoria.
I would set up a medical research foundation and you could run it. Just think about it. Take your time. I'll hold a seat for you on my jet.
Your jet? I think Crocker's still alive.
Why?
Look, the objective in Wei Chi is to control territory and to kill or capture men. I don't think Waldeck wants to kill Crocker. I think he wants to know where Crocker's money is.
Well, then he'll kill him.
Yeah, well, Waldeck couldn't have gotten far.
And I think I know where he's headed.
Hold it, Waldeck. Crocker's passed his last stone, Waldeck, and you just played yours. You're under arrest.
Congratulations, Sloan. Looks like you busted my game.
But how did you know that's where Waldeck was headed?
Well, in Wei Chi, you mount multiple, interconnected threats, and Waldeck was doing it to me all morning when Crocker was in surgery.
Misdirecting your attention.
Oh, and is he good at it?
He sure made us think he'd tampered with the OR.
Sure did.
So we would let down our guard when Crocker made it through surgery, okay? But he didn't realize what kind of a game player he was up against.
Well, I'm no Wei Chi expert. I'm pretty good study, though.
Well, that's good, because I've got a new game for you.
New game?
Mancala.
Mancala?
Maybe the oldest game in the world. They found stone Mancala boards in Egypt dating back to 1400 BC.
Mancala, huh?
2 players, 48 stones each, 12 bins, 6 per side.
You know, I think I know this game is something like 9 men chorus.
You know this game?
I think so.
affecting my ball.
I don't care about the ball. I care about the shoes.
That's the way I play.
This isn't a game, Conway. It's a commercial. Look around. We're all on the same team.
That's how I play whenever I play.
Stay still. Let me take a look at you, okay?
Fine.
Gee, did that hurt, Howie? Because it sure looked painful.
You okay? I used to think kids and dogs were hard. Give me a pudding commercial anytime.
All right. Excuse me, coming through. Hey, whoa, look at this. Smurfs with thyroid problems, huh? Hey, Malik, how you doing, man? Nice to see ya.
Where's the seven-figure Burger Town endorsement deal you promised me?
It's in the pipeline, bro. It's in the pipeline. Give my love to your wife, all right?
I don't have a wife.
Oh, cool. Give them babes something to dream about. You know what I mean? Hey, Brent, nice to see you, buddy. What's going on?
Bodine, when are you going to renegotiate my deal with this lousy team?
I'm on it. I'm under it. I'm around it. I'm through it. Hey, you know, this blue, it really brings out your eyes.
Get out of here.
Hey, there's the man I want to see. Well, 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 the shoes look great. And, you know, I'm the guy who put you in them.
I thought when I fired you, I'd never had to see you again.
No. I'm going to be your reflection until I get that $500,000 in commissions you owe me. You know, it takes a lot of gas to drive a shiny red Humvee.
I wouldn't give you the change between my couch cushions.
Well, that's a shame, because I'd probably just about put us even. Whoops. See you in court, boy chick. The kind without the hoops. There he is, Howie, superstar. Get your wings pressed, man. I got you a gig on Touched by an Angel.
Dwayne, will you get me some ice? What is it with that guy?
$20 million a year.
You know what? Caesar.
How did it happen, anyway?
He tried to break up a fight.
Those guys are huge. I'm glad he didn't break his jaw.
I wonder it's not broken.
It's my fault. I recommended him for that Mustang job.
Mark, he's an adult. There's no way you could have predicted.
I'm standing between two of the greatest talents to ever share a court, and it's a very volatile mix. It's like matter and antimatter.
Predicted that his ego would go completely out of control.
You know, as a doctor, I'm the one who's got to hold the whole team together. I'm like the glue. A physician, sure, but I'm also a friend, a counselor, a spiritual leader.
And the Nobel Committee has been informed.
You're not encouraging him, are you?
I'm just trying to get an autographed jersey for the PBA auction.
And that requires another endless recital of Jesse's basketball adventures.
Apparently.
Jesse, I don't want to dash your hopes and your dreams, but when I recommended you to Dave Clark, it was just as a doctor.
And I appreciate it. I mean, this has been like a condensed residency in the highest levels of sports medicine.
Really?
Yeah, it's the best job I've ever had.
Too bad it's only temporary.
Which means you better get to work on that jersey, Jess.
Ah, you'll get it. Hey, and you know what? I'm also thinking about putting my name in for a permanent position as the team doctor.
Whoa, look at the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting late.
Later. Why do you think I'm kidding? I'm serious.
Just get out of here and take your poison with you. I would sue you for everything you've got if I thought they paid you anything.
Is there a problem?
Outside of Nurse Mendel, if you're trying to poison my client, no, everything's fine. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Amanda Bentley, Chief of Pathology, and if you're having a problem with one of our nurses, I need to know about it.
My problem, doctor, is with your entire medieval system of dose 'em up and shove 'em out medicine.
But Ken, it hurts.
Hey, you think I'm not suffering here? I'm passing a freaking kidney stone just thinking about my top client in pain. But come on, man. I'm not running to their medicine cabinet.
How bad is the pain?
I just got my nose bit off, lady. How bad do you think it is?
Calm down. Your attending physician prescribed oxycodone. Would you like me to get you one?
No, he would not.
Ken, my nose hurts.
More than losing the Dash Cola endorsement, you have got a date with a needle, remember?
I thought you took care of that.
I did. I opened up a dialogue. We had a substantive discussion, and we came to an understanding.
But I still got to take the test.
Basically, yes. Here. Chew on this. Doctor. Go ahead. Hey, it'll make it feel like $15 million. Well, $13.5 after my commission.
Nature's Natural Healthalizer.
Yeah. I'm the West Coast distributor.
Ah. Made from the same endangered rainforest tree bark eaten by the Chamacoma Indians in their sacred rituals.
Which, as I'm sure you know, are the healthiest people on Earth.
Does it actually relieve pain?
You could say that.
Could you?
Well, not until the FDA lifts the restraining order, no. But my lawyer assures me that it's just a matter of time before those fascists crumble under the weight of massive scientific evidence. Which, by the way, would make this a perfect time for you to get in as a sub-distributor.
Tell me, do you harvest the bark before or after the Indians eat it?
Okay, just keep that up a little bit. Thanks. All right, who's next?
Malik Seeley.
Okay, Mr. Seeley.
All right. All right, Doc. Hey, be careful. That arm was worth a lot.
You got it. I'm not going to do any permanent damage, I promise you.
Okay.
You know, I play a little ball myself.
Is that right? Were you good?
No.
Oh.
His blood is red. What they pay him? I expect it to be green or gold.
Howie.
Man, where were you?
My lawyers checked the players' union contract, and your agent was right about every one of his objections.
So you're going to call off the drug test, right?
Well, I want to because I want to do right by my players.
But why?
Before I realized my mistake, someone mentioned the testing to the Dash Cola guys.
What?
Anyway, they want the names of anyone who refuses a test. I'm terribly sorry if that causes you a problem, but I promise it will never happen again.
Who told them? Sorry, Howie. See, Dash Cola, they don't want players with good taste. They want players who taste good. Huh?
Yeah, nothing like a little cannibalism to sell product, right?
Yeah, see, that's why I signed 3 new deals after my little snap. Blah!
Yeah, well, too bad the new Thunder Shoe Speedmeister XLQ wasn't one of them.
What are you talking about, man? I am Thunder Shoes.
Then why am I holding the first pair of XLQs off the assembly line?
Give me that.
Sorry, my man. Didn't you read the confidentiality clause in the Thunder Shoe contract? Oh, yeah. That's only that new important campaign, right?
Shit. $1,000 says there's no shoes in this box.
Gee, Tess, you win.
You're dead, man.
You took my nose, so I took yours. I'm going to take that blood test right now.
You did good work in there, Travis.
Oh, the players did the hard part. I just put the needle in.
Oh, it's more than that. These drug tests can get ugly, turn players against management, but they seem to like you, trust you.
Just doing my job.
I don't know what your future plans involve, but if sports medicine is an interest, well, maybe we can work something out.
Thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You gotta help me.
Okay, come on. Let's go back in. Well, it doesn't say here what you usually take for allergy attacks.
I try not to take anything. Those drugs mess me up worse than the allergies do.
They make you drowsy?
And take my edge off. That's why I switched to holistic medicine.
Oh, you mean those natural pills made from herbs and bark?
Yeah. They do any good?
Oh, they're great. Marinating chicken. But, you know, if you want some real allergy relief, why don't you try a few of these samples?
Terfenadine.
Guaranteed not to cause drowsiness, and it won't take your edge off. Are you taking any other medications, or are you allergic to any other medications?
Just that chicken marinade. Oh, I take a lot of concentrated garlic.
What do you take that for?
Anyone who tries to block me.
Wow.
Possible the case just fell off the seat?
Oh, sure. And it's possible that I forgot to latch the top. And it's possible that all the vials slipped out of the container that was specifically designed to prevent that from happening. And it's possible that it was all caused by a 6.9 earthquake that maybe nobody seemed to notice.
I have to ask these questions, Jesse.
I know, Steve. It's just I've heard them all.
And nobody's going to be harder on you than you.
Yeah, except for those 2 cops at the car wash who saw my floor mat. They thought I was Jeffrey Dahmer's little brother.
There's no sign at all that Jesse's car's broken into. Not a trace.
Oh, yeah, and it's possible that I forgot to lock the door of my new car, which I happen to spend a fortune on.
Oh, Jesse, nobody's blaming you.
That's because nobody knows yet. Do you think these players are going to be thrilled when they find out they have to be tested again?
Well, one of them a lot less than the others.
You think one of the players smashed all the vials to hide his own drug use?
You know what? Howie Lanier was fighting pretty hard to keep from being tested.
You know, but if he was on drugs, postponing 1 day is not going to substantially change the results.
Maybe it was enough to just delay it. You know, they don't get tested for drug use every day.
You can't fire me from this commercial. My endorsement future is riding on this ad.
But your nose.
Man, you shooting the shoes. Come on, look, can't you shoot my face later?
I'm sorry, Howie. Hey, keep the shoes. Our treat.
Yeah, well, only wear what I'm paid to wear.
Oh, if we lower the hoop, maybe you can do that with a ball someday.
I won't forget this.
I don't think any of us will.
How do they squeeze in practices between movies, commercials, and photo shoots?
The marketing's what gets people to watch. It's as important as how they play.
You play back.
And action. He's dead.
How's Jesse?
Shaken. We all are. Desmond Conway was a professional athlete in peak condition, hardly a candidate for a heart attack. And from what Jesse tells me, his medical file doesn't show any history of coronary problems.
Well, maybe we should take a closer look at the file.
He had heart problems?
Not until today.
What are you getting at?
The first thing I noticed about him was that he had a very high white blood cell count.
Looked like he was fighting an infection or allergy.
With the help of an antibiotic, clarithromycin.
Well, that's not unusual.
Well, I also found traces of the allergy medication, trifenadin, in his system.
If you combine those two, you get ventricular fibrillation. But Jesse wouldn't make a mistake like that.
I know. I just felt that you should hear it from me first before I make my official determination public. Cause of death is possible negligent homicide by fatal drug interaction.
Do you have any idea what that'll mean to Jesse?
Mark, I have no choice.
I checked his file before I gave him the sample of trifenadine. I mean, there was nothing in there showing that Dr. Gilman had prescribed clarithromycin. I mean, you can look at the chart yourself.
It's being sent over. Did you ask him if he was taking any prescription medication?
Did I? Oh, come on. What kind of doctor do you think I am?
Jesse, I'm sorry, but I had to ask, and unfortunately, I won't be the last.
It wasn't in the chart. And he didn't tell me that he was taking it.
I believe you.
If medication isn't in a patient's chart and he doesn't tell me that he's taking it, how am I supposed to know?
No, you're right. I just thought...
If Conway was taking antibiotics, why wouldn't he tell me? Huh? I mean, it's not illegal, and it's certainly nothing to be ashamed of.
No, of course it's not. I don't know
normally I would have double-checked with his physician, but, you know, the hereafter's a long way to go for a medical consult.
Jesse, it's not your fault.
Whether it is or isn't, it's not open to debate.
But it will be once I get my hands on Conway's chart.
Excuse me, Dr. Travis?
Yeah, that's me.
Neil Ryder, legal counsel for Community General.
Good news travels fast.
A David Clark just came to see me. He's naming you in a $100 million wrongful death suit. Since you're on our staff, we're being named as well.
I don't believe this.
The hospital will be holding a fitness hearing in 48 hours to decide whether to revoke your privilege to practice here. In the meantime, you're on paid leave.
Look, we can clear this all up in a couple of minutes. All you have to do is take a look at Conway's chart.
I have. Here's a copy. You might want to look at it a little more closely this time. I also suggest you get yourself good legal counsel.
He was prescribed clarithromycin.
I swear to you, Amanda, this page was not in the chart when I read it.
What? What's Jesse doing here?
Don't bother knocking. Nobody's home.
Jesse, you can't break into Conway's house. What are you doing here?
I'm not here. What are you doing here?
I came to check out those pills to see who prescribed them and when. Now you get down from there and go home.
You don't see me, I don't see you.
I am the county medical examiner, which makes me an officer of the court.
Hey, well, I'm not in court. Not yet. Boy, you think a guy like Conway would set his alarm.
How do I know you haven't stolen that bottle of antibiotic to save yourself?
You can search me?
You're missing the point.
No, look, the point is my career is at risk. I mean, what would you do? Just sit on your hands and rely on friends? Or would you do anything you could to save yourself?
All right. I don't see you. You're not here.
Never thought I'd be glad to hear a woman say that.
Well, this guy has his own Hall of Fame.
Hey, you want to see Desmond's first diaper?
No, I'll pass.
It's inscribed.
You know, most people keep their prescription drugs in their master bathroom.
He's a humble fellow, wasn't he? Oh.
Hey, I don't want you anywhere near the medicine chest.
But you said I wasn't here. Find anything?
Yeah. Healthalizer High Energy Formula Powder. 100% organic, all natural ingredients. Take 3 times daily.
Is that all?
No, there's more. There's Healthalizer Shaving Lotion, Healthalizer Vitamins, Healthalizer Deodorant. You know, I don't see one prescription drug. I don't see any genuine medication for that, man. What have you got?
Conway's bedside reading. His entire life story and news clippings from the first diaper until the nose bite. Somebody's here. A red Humvee. I saw whose car that was.
Well, good for you. I need proof of insurance.
You know, even in high school, this Conway was an exceptional player.
Mm-hmm. And an exceptional jerk. He deliberately hammered an opponent into the basket post during a game. Cracked the poor kid's skull open.
Well, you broke Tommy Taylor's arm when you tackled him in the Malibu High playoffs. You know, accidents happen in sports, especially at this age.
Yeah, but you won't find Tommy Taylor in my scrapbook. It's not something I'm proud of. Conway's got every injury but his own in here.
You got a point. Remember when you caught the fly ball with your nose?
Every time I look in the mirror.
Hey, guys, I ran some tests on the health formula I found at Conway's home.
Let me guess. Sucrose, fructose, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids.
Good, but you left out one ingredient.
Fiber.
Clarithromycin. It's as though somebody smashed up the pills and laced it in the powder.
That's no accidental drug interaction. That's murder. And Jesse's the weapon.
Where's Jesse now?
Well, remember I told you I was at the house alone and that I lost the intruder because my car got cut off?
Yeah?
It was Jesse who cut me off.
Jesse was with you?
Actually, he was there when I arrived.
You realize how this looks. Now someone can argue that Jesse stole the prescription and spiked the vitamin mix to make it look like murder instead of malpractice.
Well, Steve, what was I supposed to do? Physically subdue him?
No, but when I find him, I might. Where is he?
I don't know. He drove off, but he did say he had an idea who the intruder was.
nice to me, I'll teach you how to rub two sticks together, make a fire.
Pretty cocky for a guy with the muscle tone of a jello mold. I have something for you.
No, don't hurt me.
Take this with a glass of milk 3 times a day. With a little aerobics and weight training, the next time I choke you, you might have 30 to 40 seconds more before you pass out.
Next time, huh?
Isn't she great? Stallone with Hooters.
Just what the world needs more of.
Yeah. Oh, right now she's my personal trainer and bodyguard, but she is going to be a major star.
Ken's developing a Hercules movie for me.
Yeah, you bet your abs, baby. And, you know, her health formula is going to make her the Mrs. Fields of fitness.
Really? Well, you know, I'm thrilled for the both of you, really. But don't you think that going to jail for stealing Conway's MVP trophy and for nearly choking me to death is going to kind of put a crimp in things?
Conway owed me $500,000 in commissions. Now that he's dead, maybe this trophy will help me get back a little piece of it. You know, I'll probably never see the rest. I'm the real victim here.
If you and Conway were on the outs, then how come his shelves are filled with this Healthalizer mix?
Because it's a superior product, and it tastes great.
That's right. All my clients, the entire galaxy of NBA superstars are using it.
And I'm sure they all wanted to endorse it, except for Conway. Boy, that's enough reasons to hate the guy. Maybe even enough to want him dead.
Except I'm not the doctor that poisoned him. No offense.
If we lower the prices any further on those houses, we might as well give them away. Yeah, well, I don't care what those other developments charge. Bella Vista County Estates is a prestige address. We spent more furnishing our models than they spent building theirs. Well, you think hard on updating your resume, Jimmy. You got a lot of guts coming down here.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important. We found clarithromycin in Conway's health drink.
So you just proved our case?
Well, the antibiotic comes in pill form. If Dr. Gelbman gave Conway a prescription, why didn't we find a pill container? Why would he mix it in his vitamin shake?
Maybe Conway didn't like to swallow pills. What difference does it make? Your doctor's incompetence killed him.
The thing is, if Jesse's right, it could be that Conway didn't even know he was taking it himself.
Why would anybody spike his vitamins with antibiotics?
Why, indeed, especially when it's lethal. That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm asking you to drop the suit against Jesse, just till I find out what happened.
I'll tell you what happened. I lost my headline player, and now my team, which was worth $100 million, probably won't sell for a quarter of that.
Oh, I see. You were counting on that sale to offset some of your real estate losses. And that drug test would show potential buyers that the team was clean. You know, it's a good thing you insured Conway, because now you can keep the team and settle with your creditors.
What are you implying?
Nothing at all. Just relieved that you came out of this thing on your feet. I intend to do the same thing for Jesse.
I'm just fooling around.
Trying out your hook shot?
Yeah.
You should work on your crossover dribble.
My cross what? I don't think I could ever do that.
And most of the time, he can't either.
It's okay, come on. Come on, it's okay.
Savannah, don't you like cats?
His habit, Conway was allergic to him. I was supposed to keep him out.
I didn't know basketball drew cats.
Oh, it's all the popcorn and the pretzels and the hot dogs. It brings rats. So Mr. Clark got cats to kill him.
Most people use poison.
Oh, Mr. Clark doesn't care what other people do. He does what he thinks is best.
I have noticed that, all right.
Most people wouldn't even consider hiring a guy with cerebral palsy, but Mr. Clark knew it was the right thing to do.
Well, I sure hope the new owner feels the same way about it.
Mr. Clark would never sell the Mustangs.
I hope you're right about that. But you know, you ought to take a look around just in case.
Well, I guess I'll have to find somebody else with Mr. Clark's courage. Got any job openings for an orderly who moves slow but works hard?
Tell you what, if it comes down to that, give me a call.
Come to watch us play?
Hi, Howie. No, I'm taking one last shot at convincing David Clark not to sue poor Jesse.
Yeah, pity what's happening to him. I kind of like the guy, you know?
Yeah. Hey, listen. Maybe you'd use your new influence to help me.
My influence?
Well, yeah. I mean, with Desmond gone, you're the new star of the team.
I've always been the star on this team.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Howie. All you hear is Desmond Conway. I guess I just assumed.
Des was a freak show, you know? I mean, he got all the airtime.
And he got the endorsements, too. I read he had a $50 million shoe contract. Well, wasn't that the commercial you were doing one time?
Yeah. Say hello to the little guy for me.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Something wrong?
I think I locked my keys in that car.
You need a hand?
No, I'll take a cab back home and get the extra set. I'm a half an hour from here.
Why don't you hold these?
What are you going to do?
A little trick I kind of picked up as a kid, you know?
That's amazing.
Guess I'm out of practice. Took a little longer than it used to.
How long did it take you to break into Jesse's car and smash those blood vials, Howie?
What are you talking about?
You're jittery. You can't stand still.
Guess that's my electric personality.
You're addicted to pain pills, Howie. That would have showed up on those blood tests. You got all the symptoms. How'd you get hooked?
Guess it was a practice session before the start of last season. Conway hit me when I was in the air. I just came down too hard on my knee.
Your own teammate. Must have hated him.
I started taking the pills for the pain. Then I just started inventing pain so I could keep taking it, you know? Then I just stopped pretending. Look, you're not going to tell Clark about the pills, are you?
Not if you want to quit. These people can help you, Howie. Quietly.
Thanks.
Got them all along, what do you know? Did Dr. Gelman ever do anything for these people besides prescribe drugs?
As far as I can see, they were a healthy bunch. There was an outbreak of strep throat about a month ago, but other than that, nothing.
Well, there's not even a hint of preventative medicine anywhere in here. Even the slightest injury results in drugs.
Huh. Okay, so Dr. Geldman was sloppy. At least nobody died while he was there.
Jesse, there's only a few allergy medicines that don't cause drowsiness. Any doctor would have prescribed exactly the same thing.
Well, how would the killer know that Conway would need allergy relief at the right time?
You still have the clothes that Conway had on when he died?
I sure do. They're in my path lab.
Well, I think that we're going to find the other half of the weapon right there. Uh-huh. Just exactly as I thought. There's cat dander all over Conway's clothes.
And not just the ones he was wearing. I checked out the clothes in his locker, and they were covered, too.
And somebody put it there deliberately to make sure he had an allergic reaction.
Probably the same person who put the clarithromycin in the health formula.
That's a safe assumption?
Yeah, well, safe for the guy who did it, because we still don't know who that is. I got a hearing tomorrow.
Jesse, Dad's been looking all over for you. Your hearing starts in less than an hour.
Yeah, it slipped my mind entirely.
Sorry I bothered you.
The truth is, it's the only thing I've been thinking about. Oh, man, I'm so scared.
Worse than the time you were infected with a genetically altered smallpox?
I was the victim of an infection I had no control over. That's totally different.
You've been in tight spots before. You always managed to come out all right.
At those times, it wasn't my fault.
It's not your fault this time, Jeff.
Yeah, but what if I missed it? Huh? I mean, what if that page was in the chart and I didn't see it? What if Conway mashed up the antibiotics and put it into his health formula?
You really believe that's what happened?
No, but maybe I'm just fooling myself. Maybe this is just my subconscious protecting my conscious from some horrible truth that I can't bear to face.
I thought you gave up watching soap operas for lunch.
It's either that or Barnaby Jones reruns. Whatever happened to Mark Shearer?
You didn't miss the page, Jesse. It wasn't there when you looked. Conway was murdered. You were set up.
But, you know, right now, that's just your theory. I mean, all I got is my word against theirs.
But you got something going for you that they don't. The truth.
Sounds to me like somebody's been watching those Barnaby Jones reruns at lunch.
Did I sound like Mark Shearer?
Oh, yeah.
Always liked Mark Shearer.
Oh, he's a talented man.
Mr. Ryder, what is your recommendation to the board?
I believe it is in the best interest of our patients to release Dr. Travis from his obligations to Community General.
Mr. Chairman, I think it's a little soon to be making any decisions about Dr. Travis' future. I mean, certainly not based on the information we have. Right at the moment, we don't have all the facts yet.
We know enough. Dr. Travis prescribed terfetidine to a patient who was already taking clarithromycin. A first-year med student wouldn't make that kind of mistake.
Jesse didn't.
It says very clearly in Conway's chart that he was taking clarithromycin.
That notation wasn't in the file when Jesse read it.
So what we have here is a file folder on one side against Dr. Travis's word on the other. You'll both have to do better than that.
Last month, an event occurred that almost forced the LA Mustangs to cancel a game. Can you tell us what that event was?
Some kind of bug hit everyone from the towel boy to me. Looked like half the team was going to be too sick to play.
And what did you have?
Dr. Gelman said it was strep throat.
And what did the team physician prescribe for all of you to treat this illness?
Clarithromycin?
A prescription noted in almost every employee and player's chart, including Desmond Conway's.
The L.A. Mustangs did play that game, though, didn't they?
Yes, we beat Chicago by 20 points that night.
And who scored half those points?
Desmond Conway.
As a matter of fact, that was one of his best games of the season. That's pretty amazing for a man who supposedly had strep throat.
The guy was a superstar. Now you know why.
I am dead.
No, he's just getting warmed up.
I hope you're right. Oh, I'm sorry. Ah! Sorry.
We have a moment, please.
Sorry. Score another point for our team.
Jesse, nobody blames you for being nervous. Jesse, I want you to go somewhere.
You're kicking me out of my own hearing?
I want you to go find Dwayne, the team gopher.
Dwayne the Gopher? What do you want him for?
To save your neck. That Dwayne was there when you did the blood test, and he witnessed the fight between Lanier and Conway, right?
Right.
Then go get him down here as fast as you can to testify for you right away.
Okay, I'll tie him down and stick him in my trunk if I have to.
Doctor,
will be back in just a moment. He asked me to continue on for him, if I may, on his behalf. I'd like to call Dr. Amanda Bentley to the stand, if I may. She serves with the medical examiner's office. Maybe she could explain her findings.
Thank you, Mr. Clark.
What am I supposed to say?
As much as you can for as long as you can. Dr. Bentley, your autopsy showed that Conway died of cardiogenic shock caused by an interaction between terfenadine and clarithromycin.
Yes.
Did you ever locate the prescription for that antibiotic or even the actual pills in the possession of Mr. Conway?
No.
Well, how then was it administered?
It was ground up in a health formula he presumably took each morning.
Mm-hmm. Now, is that a standard way to administer that kind of medicine or any kind of medicine?
Absolutely not. How can you monitor the dosage if the pills are ground up in a wheat germ vitamin powder?
So it's almost as if somebody had spiked that health drink without his knowledge, would you say?
That would be my guess.
Her guess. Now, when you examined his medical records, did you find any pre-existing medical conditions?
Only a problem with allergies, particularly to cats.
Cats. So it would be safe to say that if he had an allergy attack, he might have been given terfenadine by a doctor. And if the doctor or Mr. Conway didn't know that he was on the antibiotic.
It could kill him.
Thank you.
But you don't actually know if Conway put the antibiotic in his health stuff himself, do you?
I don't know.
In fact, this whole scenario is a hypothesis. There are no real facts to back it up.
I wouldn't say that.
Of course you wouldn't. Thank you.
If I may, I'd like to ask Dwayne Roberts to come up and answer a few questions for us.
Oh, come on. How long does this charade have to go on? I mean, we are talking about a medical issue here. What possible insight can the towel boy provide? No offense.
None taken.
I beg the indulgence of the board. Just take a moment or two.
You have a moment then, but that's all, Dr. Sloan. Our patience is wearing thin here. Thank you, Dr. Bentley.
Howie, man. Dwayne, thanks for coming down to help us out.
No problem.
Dwayne, what is your job?
I keep the locker rooms clean, and I run errands, and I do the laundry, and I get Gatorade and towels for the players.
Shoo away the cats?
Whatever they ask me to do, I do. My job description is pretty loose.
You're one of the few people who has the run of the entire facility, including the players' lockers, right?
Me and Mr. Clark.
You like basketball?
I'm not in the job because I like cleaning toilets.
Would you like to play?
With cerebral palsy, I'm just happy to be able to walk in a straight line. Playing basketball isn't even a possibility for me.
But it was once, wasn't it?
Never. Cerebral palsy is something you're born with. You should know that.
I do.
Dr. Sloan.
Cerebral palsy is a disorder that affects the entire body, not just half the body. That's usually caused by stroke, possibly a head injury, like the one you got in high school when Desmond Conway slammed you against the backboard post.
It's not me. It's not even my name.
If you had cerebral palsy, you couldn't have blocked that ball the way you did. Desmond Conway did more than hurt you, didn't he? He destroyed your future, stole your dreams.
You've got the wrong person. My right arm has always been stronger. I've been working on it for years.
As a matter of fact, Dwayne, even without that accident, you'd have never made pro. I mean, you were okay, but you weren't great. You didn't have the talent and the skill that Conway had. I mean, even back then, he was extraordinary. You were just playing. Conway lived that game. I mean, those moves came to him as naturally as breathing. He was.
No better than me! The only reason
you assassinated him. You had strep throat. That's where you got the antibiotic that you put in his drink. And you had access not only to the lockers, but to the files. Nobody knew more about his allergies than you did.
That's right. I took this job so I could get close to him. I exaggerated my illness. And you know what? I didn't even have to. I worked a stinking locker room for 2 years, and you know what? He didn't ever recognize my face. He didn't remember the face of a man whose life he destroyed.
You set up that drug interaction. You altered the charts, too, didn't you?
It's all about their getting all the acclaim, the women, the endorsements. That should have been me. And it would have been me. But he took it. He stole it from me.
So you stole a career from Jesse, huh?
It was the only way. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm sorry.
I recommend that Dr. Travis remain on the staff of this hospital and that no mention of this be made in his file.
Your recommendation is accepted, and this hearing is over.
Where the heck's the doctor? I'm dying here. Oh, it's fatal, right? What'd you come to measure me for a slab in the morgue?
What's wrong?
I can't stop throwing up. I think I got the black death or the red death or one of those major colored deaths.
Well, maybe it's food poisoning.
No, that's not possible. All I had to eat was some of my healthalizer meal packets.
Let's put him on an IV, saline, sodium, and potassium, 5 milligrams promazine, 0.6 milligrams atropine.
And, you know, the Chemicomi Indians, they used to eat this stuff all the time in their sacred rituals.
Well, tell me, have you ever seen one of these Indians afterwards?
No, they all disappeared like 3 or 4 million years ago.
And you may have just discovered why.
Gee, the little stick drawings on their caves were so healthy looking. Hey, you know, maybe I could market this as a diet program.
Amanda, you been hiding from me?
Yes, but suddenly you seem like the better alternative.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Whoa, wait, doctor, you know, I can still get you in on a very lucrative sub-distributor.
I'd appreciate it if you could rush the Hope Street autopsies.
Oh, but I was planning on taking my time, savoring every last moment. But since this is such a...
What happened to you?
Hey.
I was playing a little half-court with the guys.
I'm sorry, I didn't even see him. I was just dribbling down the court. I had no idea I was bouncing the ball off your head.
No idea. Well, that was my strategy. And I bet you didn't even notice I stole the ball from you.
Not until he dropped you through the basket.
Yeah, well, it's still 2 points for me. I had possession. You guys don't even know the rules.
We know the rules. You the one in the wheelchair.